Aaron, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Sweet.
It worked.
Because I ain't afraid to admit it. A couple times when I did this, and we'll talk about with Tabitha when we see her, but I was new to the system, and this is actually I love telling the story because lots of times people think when you're in it and doing it that you know what you're doing and everything works out perfect and you know exactly what to do and how to do blah blah blah. And many times
Right.
you don't, man. You're just like trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And then the cool thing is, the first couple times I did this, I like went live first, then tried to add somebody. What's up, James Rowland? What's up, Jessica? Invite your friends, please. Take this thing and share it if you would, please, because Aaron's going to tell his story. We're going to chat a little bit. We're going to be on here about 15, 20 minutes. And also, anybody else wants to share their story, I'll go live with you anytime. In fact, I was just chatting with Aaron today, and I said, "Man, bro, you went live?" He goes, "Yeah, I hadn't gone live before. It's new to me." And I go, "How do you happen to go live with Kyrie?" He goes, "Oh, she just hollered at me." I'm like, "Man, I was thinking, what the hell's Kyrie doing going live and not calling me?" And I was like, "What the hell's Aaron doing going live and not calling me?" And Aaron's like, "I'll go live with you anytime." I go, "Sweet, let's go." He goes, "I can do it at 5." I said, "Let's go." My point to people is you just need to find a wing. You just need to ask, and you need to find a willing, suspect, a willing partner. And next thing you know, you're going live. And like I said, the first time, couple times I did it, Aaron, is like I hit something. I had to cancel. It was just like a grade 3 shit show. But you're on, and here's my thought, Aaron. We'll talk. You can interrupt at any time. All I want to do is give people hope and belief that on the side of whatever it is, family struggles, whether they're having fitness struggles, whether they're having faith struggles, whether they're having, doesn't really matter. I want to bring people on that will share, here's where I'm at now, here's where I was, and here's the key. A couple nuggets, a couple, real tools, because lots of times people say, you can do it. Sure you can. Just get in the community. Let's go. You're worthy. You're born to be amazing. And I hope you'll agree that once a person starts feeling that way, there's got to be some work, some specific X's and O's outside game that takes the new inside game and gets you to a level of better. I'm not saying complete, but that's what I would like to do on any of my lives. That's what I'd like to do is maybe you chat and share with the people a little bit, maybe who you are and who you were, and maybe and you tell your own story, but maybe even there's before ketones and after ketones. There's also before the community and after the community. And if you want to share for better or worse, there's before James Rice and after James Rice. Because what I want people to see is they go, wait a second, maybe I should get a hold of ketones. Wait a second, maybe I should have more community in whatever I'm doing. And wait a second, maybe people like Aaron and James Rice who have been there, done that, are worth locking arms with so they can change. So, what do you want to share with people? And that would be kind of my idea and thought. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean,
I got an echo going on here, but I got introduced to ketones through a TikToker. Knew, no way to contact them. I just did it on my own. Didn't know about anything about community, and I was able to lose 70 pounds doing it on my own. And I didn't know anything about a way to get the product cheaper. I didn't know anything about the business side of things.
what were you looking for? Let's just even start there. Why ketones? What were you looking for?
Well, I was pretty miserable. I was 405 pounds, and I, had gotten a job that, was pretty physical, and it hurt to work. And I just wanted to feel better. I was tired of being overweight. I was tired of being miserable. And so I was looking for a solution.
Love it. Okay, so you found ketones, which is one aspect, people. Remember, that's just a tool. And it sounds like you stuck with it for a while, but didn't stay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't do it no more. Just came into financial hardship. Um, and I stopped doing it, went back to my old ways, and then eventually I got to a point where I was ready to do it again. And I, found out that a friend that I've known for like 20 years was drinking ketones, and she introduced me to the community, invited me to uh, KLP, Keto Life Party, over at her lake house, and she introduced me to you, and it's all over from there.
I love
It's
hearing
been
you
a
say
game
that.
changer.
I love it that you mentioned that you did it, didn't do it, and then did it again. I don't maybe send a little bit of love to anybody out there who's like, oh, they think their past failures are going to, determine their future, attempts and their future successes. And I mean, what would you say to somebody like that that's saying, hey, I tried everything, I tried before and failed?
Well, give yourself a shot. I mean, there's always something out there that will work. And, I've done the whole, natural weight loss thing, going to the gym 7 days a week, eating an extremely low calorie deficit diet. And I managed to lose 125 pounds. But it's, to me, that's not sustainable. That's not something
Right.
I want to do for a long period of time. And I eventually went back and, through the community and ketones, it's allowed me to work on my mindset and change the reasons why I
Yeah, I
did
love
the
hearing you
things
say
that I
that.
did.
So talk about the real quick. You can put it in a nutshell. The benefits. What benefits do you get from drinking the ketones?
I get more energy, way better mood. I was talking with Carrie A's live yesterday about, I'm in IT as well, and it got my mood was so crappy. Anytime somebody would submit a help desk ticket or not submit a help desk ticket, I would jump down their throat. And they got to a point where they wouldn't even submit a help desk ticket; they just dealt with it. And so, um,
It's hilarious.
just better mood, mental clarity, focus, obviously more energy. The fat
Cool.
loss is great. I
I
mean,
love it. Any special diet?
not really. I mean, I eliminate some carbs in my everyday diet, but I don't stick to anything strenuous.
When you say you eliminate carbs, are you saying that you eliminate fruits and vegetables, or are you eliminating crap?
No, I eliminate crap, rice, bread, pasta, potatoes,
Cool.
you know.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. So that's cool. That's the product. You hit the community. Now you said you entered a community. You met Mary Beth Tanteri, James Rowland, Trisha. I could go
Mhm.
on and on. People who've been impactful. So talk to people about just the value of a community.
Yeah, community's huge. I mean, I already, I, I'm in recovery myself. I actually celebrated 10 years of recovery on Friday,
Congratulations.
and
Thank you.
I understand the value. Thank you very much. I understand the value of community because I can't stay sober on my own. And it's like with Ketones community, it's the support's there. There's knowledge everywhere, you know, and it's easy, much easier. Like with recovery, it would be a lot easier for me to walk away from my sobriety if I didn't have the support that I do. But with the support, it just makes it a lot better. And that's the same thing with
Anybody ever
ketones.
talk you down off the roof?
No.
Well, I always say that. So I mean, if did you ever feel like, I don't know, I'm not quite sure, is this going to work, or is part of it going to work, or how's the community? And did anybody ever, just not community, but one-on-one, help you, get through those days, or give you tips and tricks? And
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you've been a huge impact since the day that I met you. over at Mary Beth, you saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and the belief in myself, and you invested time in with me, and along with all the information in the community about changing my mindset in the way that I think. And I love the saying, change what you think and what you think will change,
I love
or
that.
change how you think and what you think will change. And it's just been instrumental. Like,
I appreciate that. A piece that I wanted to then share, because whenever I hear someone's nuggets, I want to share that with people, and I want to let people know that. So here's a piece that I did, and this is just super, super simple, and it's a takeaway for you, all of you, not just in your ketone world, but in life. If you want to grow your community in your faith, you want to grow your community in the gym, you want to grow your community for your job, whatever. Super simple. My job when I'm in an event is to meet everybody. I'm not kidding you, people. I've been around proven events, and there'll be a person standing by themselves. Sure enough, I'll ask that person, "Are you new?" And they are. And it damn near breaks my heart, because around them are 9 or 10 Prove It ketone people all chatting. And I just did it in Vegas. And people, if you can learn one thing or one takeaway, when you see that person standing by themselves, make them feel welcome. When you bring a guest to the community, make them feel welcome. Stay by their side and chat with them, especially leaders. You see that new person come in, you should be on them, welcoming them. Okay? So all I did is I was leaving. I had met everyone, talked, and on my way out, and I somehow said Mary Beth, and I think she said, or I asked, and she said, "I want to introduce you to my new person." And I said, "Sure, I want to meet him as Aaron." And I'm not gonna kid you, if you meet Aaron, right away you're gonna feel like this friendliness energy off him. So I'm not gonna kid you, that made it very easy. But even if I didn't feel that, I asked him a little bit about himself and built rapport. That'd be your second tip. Just build a little rapport. Ask about them. Where are they at in their journey? What's up? What's going on? How are they feeling? Hey, what's up, Danny Martin? We'll see you Saturday morning. Can't wait. And then as he talked and he told about his earlier ketone journey, talked about his fitness journey, and a couple other pieces, all I did, this is crucial, all I did was ask him. He said, "Hey, you probably got other friends that need to drop weight, looking for some answers, get off energy drinks, better energy, less anxiety." Probably said it a little slower than that. But I just said, let's not leave them out. If I gave you a couple samples, would you hand them to them? He said, "Yeah." So I sent him 4 or 5. Funny, like newer people, I generally don't give samples to. But when I meet someone, if I just meet someone, they really don't want the product, I don't just give them a sample personally. Okay, talking ketone. But when I meet someone that has a heart for change and they're working on their change themselves, and they're humble and open, then I'm going to engage them, because I know they want to help their friends. I firmly believe nobody wants to leave their friends out. So I just asked him. And it was on like Donkey Kong from there. We traded numbers. We stayed in touch. We helped each other grow. I shared some tips and techniques that had worked for me. He shared where he was at. He shared what worked for him. And it just grew. My point is, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, I'm just saying, people, if you'll do one thing at an event, especially if you're a leader and they're all on your team, meet them all and build rapport, and then ask them, "Would you like to help some people and change some lives with me? You don't want to leave your friends out. Cool. I gave you a couple samples. Would you help your friends?" And then it was a ping pong match back and forth of staying in touch. And because Aaron came to the table, it wasn't any favoritism. It wasn't anything, people, other than he responded. And I was saying, and I hope Aaron would agree, I built my whole life out of asking where people want to be and meeting them and see who responds. And if people respond, that's who you work with. And I don't even think I talked to him about being a promoter. I just talked to him about helping people, because people, there's not a single human that doesn't want to help their friends get out of the shitstorm that they're in. I guarantee you that. And
That's
there
right.
were first, and then we helped, and then it's been cool because now I consider him a friend, you know?
I was going to touch on that, you know, it's a great thing about this product that, you know, is that I just want to help people. You know, it comes naturally to me, you know, being in the recovery community, but I just want to help people feel better, whatever that looks like for them. And, you know, whether it's, you know, weight loss, mental health, whatever, you know, I believe that, you know, ketones in itself can help a lot of people, regardless of whether they need to lose weight or not. You know, it's my goal to help everybody I can.
Yeah, and I don't disagree. You know, the funny thing, water will help everybody, but they don't all use it. The gym can help everybody. They don't all do it. Fresh air can help everybody. You know what I mean? So people, most of the time, the tool, the ketones, what have you, they're not enough, people, because inside there's a monster that most of us have from our childhood, from an ex, from parenting, from, and that pulls harder than knowing I need to hydrate, knowing I need to get fresh air, knowing I need to go to the gym, knowing I need to chase my faith, knowing I need to drop 100 pounds. So people, hey, Katie Fish, what's up? So that's where the community, people, is so crucial. And that's why, you know, I just say this, you want to build your business, get in the gym, huge community. Get in your church, huge community. Get in, that's why in the recovery community, this is so huge, because they've all become vulnerable and said, I need change. I need better. I need recovery. The ketones are simply an additional tool. The crazy thing about it is many of us know a friend in recovery who has relapsed. It may not be their first rodeo. That's where the community, the consistent and constant meetups, tasting parties, Zooms, the one-on-ones, meet at the coffee shop, are crucial to keep the person up here in their mind and in their heart. So Aaron, you're spot on about those factors, and it's gonna keep working as long as you, this is a funny piece, leaders, whoever that is, your job is to provide the opportunities, the meetups, the Zooms, the one-on-ones, the coffee shop, the walks. Thank you, Danny, Martin, and Aaron. The opportunities. But then on the other hand, Aaron is not one of those people who's providing that, by the way. But remember, before Aaron, it was your job, responsibility to move towards the activities. You got to show up for the meeting. You got to show up for the Zoom. So when both of them those are in alignment, now we can change lives.
Very much so.
You know, but when you get around that community, good or bad, you'll follow. When you get away from that community, good or bad, you'll fall away.
Yep. Got to lead by example and do what you
Completely
preach.
do. Leading is not managing. Leading is doing and inviting others to come along. Leading is doing, inviting others to come along, I feel.
Definitely.
Katie Fish is going to jump on a Zoom, I think, at 5:30. We're talking about the iFast, which those of you who are listening, if you're not fasting, it's a powerful tool for weight loss, for your mind, for cleansing, for the growth of your body, getting rid of the bad, in your body. I encourage people to jump on that live or that Zoom. That's the next thing we'll do. Let's go ahead, if it's okay, Aaron. We'll wrap up. I'll let you, close out with whatever you want. And what I would encourage you to do is not talk so much like X's and O's, the outside game. I would talk more your inside game. And just for those of people who are watching and wondering, can they do it? Even should they look at ketones, but can they do it? I mean, what do you want to share? It's your stage.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I would say is give yourself a chance. I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, you know, whether it's, you know, change your mental mindset, you know, get more active, just do, you know, James always talks about daily intentional actions, like do stuff to make yourself better. And, you know, if you're, whether you're drinking ketones or you're not, it's completely fine with me. Just do something to improve yourself.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
why not give yourself a chance if that's something that you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. All right, let's sign off. I'll be up there Friday. We can go live again. Sharon, let's change some lives together, huh, friend?
Let's do it. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for joining. I
Yeah, I
don't know who's
appreciate you
on
setting
here.
it up. You're the one who set it up, brother. So I appreciate you doing it. It was great, and I think we got some nuggets. And the key is, like you said, will we keep doing it? Will we keep doing it? Will we invite? You know.
Definitely.
So take this, Aaron, and have it and share it with through Messenger with your friends and family. Just say, hey, I thought you might enjoy this and get some benefit from it. Check it out.
Definitely.
Can't hurt. All right, friend, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to jump on this live or this Zoom and listen, and then we're Zooming with Michael Rutherford at 6:30.
Yep. Be there.
Love you, friend. Take care.
Thanks.